2-5, solving for a variable. So your learning target is that I can solve a literal equation for any given variable. As we go through this, there's a set of 3 steps that if you follow, it'll make your life a lot easier. The first one is to circle the variable that you're looking for. This will just make it a lot more clear to you to see what you're looking at. And also, make sure you know what term it lies in. Remember, terms are separated by plus and minus signs. So if I have x squared plus 3x plus 2, there's 3 terms, and each one of these terms is separated by addition. If I had ab plus cd minus e, AB, this would all be one term. CD would all be one term, and E would all be one term. The second step that you do after you look at it is to get rid of all other terms except for the one with the variable that you're looking for using inverse operations. And thirdly, use inverse operations on a specific term it's either going to be multiplication or division to isolate the variable. Okay, so we're going to follow these 3 steps as we go through. The most common literal equation is distance equals rate times time. So D stands for the distance. So you're going to use this in science a lot. R is rate, and T is time. So distance equals rate times time. So the first thing we're going to do, let's say that we know how far something traveled, and then we also know the time. So we want to look for the rate. So we know the distance equals rate times time. We want to solve for the rate. So I'm going to circle the variable. There's no other terms to get rid of. So since it's R times time, I'm going to divide both sides by the time. Here my times cancel, and I get distance divided by time equals my rate. And I solve for that variable. Let's suppose now that we're looking for the time that it took for something to travel. So we know the distance, let's say it traveled 3 miles. We know the rate, let's say it went 50 miles an hour, and I want to know how long it took. So I'm solving for t. So I circled my variable. There's no other terms to get rid of. Oh, so since it's rate times time, if I divide both the right and the left by the rates cancel, and I get distance divided by my rate equals the amount of time. This is the most common thing that you will see. And next we're going to go to some problems where there are different terms. So you need to go to the next video.